I'm restoring my original wood windows instead of replacing them. They're not perfect, but they still work, and that's good enough for me. I want to show you why I'm keeping them, how we're going to approach this project one window at a time.
The house was built around 1970, and we're the third owners. While it hasn't been maintained well, everything, the glass, the wood frames, they're mostly solid. They've been painted over more than once, and most of them haven't been opened in years. But the important thing is this: these windows fit the look of this old brick house surrounded by fields on two sides. These windows are classic 9/9 wood windows. They're beautiful. The frames work, well, not perfectly, but they work, and every single pane of glass is intact. When we moved in, 8 out of 9 of the windows were painted shut.
We like fresh air, so freeing up these windows was one of the first projects we tackled.
Like most people, we did think about replacement windows. But for those 7 big windows on the front of the house in similar wood and quality, we're quoted $2,500 per window, which adds up fast. If replacement wood windows are in your budget, that's great. But even then, we'd still be considering restoration. These older windows are made from old growth timber. They're denser, more durable, and more rot resistant than what you can buy today. Vinyl windows, that's another option. They're low maintenance, often DIY friendly, and they can have a slightly better return on investment. But they also don't break down in the landfill. And in our case, installation would have been more complicated than it sounds. I'll get into that later in the series. But the bottom line is we prefer wood: how it looks, how it performs, and how it ages. We're retired and living on a budget. Spending $18,000 on new windows just didn't make sense to us. That money's better spent on projects we really don't want to do again, like re roofing a house. We've also had mixed experiences with replacement windows in the past. Promised energy savings that didn't materialize, and in some cases, we missed having windows that actually opened. Here in hot, humid Alabama, wood windows with storm windows can come close to the energy efficiency of newer windows, and the wood doesn't transfer heat as readily as vinyl. Honestly, living in Tornado Alley, wood just feels more secure. And so the bottom line is replacement windows are expensive. Many newer ones just don't look the way these old ones will look once they're cared for. I'd rather put my money into fixing what already works. These close up shots, the before pictures, show our non negotiable. These are things that must be fixed, like repairing wood rot in the windowsills, replacing any glass that's too short, reglazing wherever the glazing has failed, recaulking everything, priming and painting as needed, mainly on the exterior, and making it safe to fix the stairwell window. Beyond that, there are a few lower priority things, like replacing worn or torn screens, fixing the sashes that won't stay up, and addressing any old paint on the brick that can be removed easily. I'm not trying to make these perfect. I'm just fixing what matters and leaving the rest alone. I'm using the tools we've collected over 40 years of marriage and reusing materials and supplies when I can. We'll work one window at a time, mostly in place, weather permitting. I'm not a professional, but I know when to research, when to watch a video, and when to call for help. My goal is simple: solid, functional, and weather tight windows, not showroom perfection. These windows still have life in them. They don't need to be replaced. They just need to be respected, maintained, and repaired. That's what I'll be doing here, one window at a time. If you find this project useful, you're welcome to subscribe. I'll be sharing the whole process as I go.